Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome to Coffee with Tough Souls.
2023 New Year's.
The last bit of 2022 and the first bit of 2023.
Yeah, New Year's.
Yeah.
So in case you're new here, Coffee with Tough Souls is a little behind the scenes series that we do every few months, recapping the projects that we've been working on and some of the things that didn't make it into videos of themselves, and kind of, discussing like how this all comes together.
Yeah, it's also where we would answer any questions from any of you. So ask us questions in the comments and we'll endeavour to get them to them in the
next one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have any interesting questions or any boring questions,
I would recommend general overview, not should I go hiking next weekend, because something that needs to be still applicable in a month's time. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
I have a question for you before we even start doing any of this stuff.
Oh.
I'm looking for socks.
Okay.
I'm aware that there are some in this room right now, but I'm looking for socks generally. There are socks on my feet, in case you were wondering which socks I was talking about.
No, I know.
Was that clear?
Yeah, we're both wearing socks, that's
okay.
fine.
I, 6 or 7 years ago, bought, or even more, because they did the Camino as well. Many years ago, I bought very many pairs of Wigwam Hiker Pro crew hiking sock things. They're socks. I bought 20 pairs and I wore them every day, without fail, every single day for the last probably 8 years.
Yes.
They've done easily 20,000 kilometers. Probably some of those pairs have probably done 2,000 kilometers by themselves. However, they have now begun to die. They're all getting quite holy and they're not looking great. So I need to buy some new socks. However, the brand doesn't seem to be selling these particular socks in Ireland anymore. I can't seem to find them. And I kind of just need some new socks. So I was wondering, did the internet in general have a good recommendation for socks where I can buy 20 pairs and they will last me for a long time? That's how you should buy socks, by the way. There's no other way to buy socks that makes any sense other than to buy many pairs all at once and then just wear them equally. Why would you slowly build up a collection? And they should all be the same color. They should all be identical so that you never have to worry about pairing socks again. Anyway, please recommend me some socks. I do wear them every single day. They're not just hiking socks. They are everyday walk around socks.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you for that bulletin.
You can do the rest of the video.
Not how I was expecting to start, but it's an important update. So
it's deeply important. Yes.
You know, the name
if
of
you
this
haven't
channel,
clicked away by now, I don't know.
Socks are clearly integral.
Yes.
Okay, but I guess we'll probably start off with summarising the end of 2022 just there. Since our last Coffee with Tough Souls, November, December period, we ticked off 2 more county high points.
Yes, we did Ardairn and we did Truscamore.
Yes. They could not have been more opposite in experiences.
Yes.
They were polar opposite.
Go watch the videos. They're actually probably my favourite two. Well, the Truscamore one is probably my favourite high point video that we've made. And the Ardairn one is a video.
They're very different. Yeah. But both still really enjoyable hikes. I think we both actually had quite a fun day out for both of them, even though for Ardairn we were just in the cloud.
Completely.
Could see absolutely nothing.
There was 5 meters of visibility, if that.
We still laughed our way up the mountain, slipped and slid and whatever in all the bog and yeah. And
also it's a 10-minute walk from the car to the hike.
Yeah.
Anyway, Truscamore by contrast was
a wonderful hike.
Incredible.
Yes.
You could have been anywhere on the planet for that one. It was amazing.
Yeah. Since we've done that hike, actually, you will want to look into the access routes.
Yes.
That particular area of the Dartry Mountains has access issues.
Yes.
And as far as we're aware, when we did that hike, that route was fine.
Yeah.
Different times of the year, different occasions, it might not be.
Yeah.
So always do your research before you head out on that one or any of the kind of hikes in that general area.
Well, I mean, do research on any hike that you're going to do that goes across private land.
Yes.
Because you never know who has what opinion.
Yes. But in particular, that area has a history of...
Indeed, of access rights issues, yeah.
Yes.
It's actually something we've always wanted to do a video about.
Yeah.
But it's a tricky subject. It's difficult to make a video that we both feel good about.
Because I don't want to sit here and just talk statistics to the camera.
Yeah.
Because it's so much about everyone's experience.
Yeah, well, it's a very, I guess, individual thing is not necessarily correct, but like, I think a lot of people have viewed the subject as black and white.
Yes.
Some people, they say all land should be, there should be a right to roam, etc. And other people say, well, this is my land, and people come and they drop rubbish and stuff, so I don't want them on it. And both of those viewpoints are totally valid and reasonable. And it's very difficult to make a video that sort of explores that cognitive dissonance where you can really have like those two viewpoints completely normally and reasonably in your head.
Yeah.
And come out with something that is also going to be, I don't know, yeah, like
useful
and yeah. I feel like you really managed to do that. You really threaded the needle with the Unwritten Rules of Wild Camping blog post a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That's that blog post, like that's that
topic
for wild camping, which is similar, like a similarly sort of a difficult topic to talk about. Maybe
it's something we'll eventually figure out a way of making.
I think it's also difficult just because people have really strong opinions about it, and it's difficult not to have people argue at you before you've even
made your point,
or before
articulated
if you're just there trying to explore the topic, and then people are like, no, but it's this way, or whatever, it can be tough, or people who are unwilling to maybe see it from various different sides or whatever. So we're also scared to make the video, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, moving on.
And at the end of last year, I also filmed 2 Run With Me videos. So we got Steve Naman and Union Wood. Also very valuable for the comments here. If you've got good ideas for where to go on nice trail runs that'd be cool. Yes, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. Especially because I travel quite a bit for work. So both of those were done when I was away on a work trip.
Yeah, that's also why you don't see me on any of them, because I don't get to come with Ellie on our work trips.
Your work commute is just from upstairs to downstairs.
Sometimes I don't even leave the bed. Anyway.
Mine involves slightly more.
Yes, moving around.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't like running on the trails.
Yes.
I just like running on the flat.
Yeah, which is very fair.
Yeah, I like to run very fast and not aesthetically.
Yes, whereas my running also includes walking and
indeed. It's terrible. Impossible. No way. If you're not out there to break a world record, I don't know why you're out there.
But if you like those videos, let us know, because it'd be good to know if they're just enjoyable in general, and if you have recommendations of where I should go, also let us know.
Yes.
I would love some more inspiration.
Yeah, and this country is so full of hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of places like that possibly only locals know.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool to hear about.
Yeah.
Things that maybe aren't as frequented.
Yes. So that was basically us before Christmas. Then we had Christmas in our house. It was our first Christmas.
First one here. It was nice.
Yes.
We had a Christmas tree. We have like a lovely mezzanine thing here.
Yes,
where the ceiling is like 20 feet high here, so we had a big Christmas tree.
It was very cool.
It was basically the reason we have this house is to have the big Christmas tree.
Is to have the Christmas tree.
Yeah, 100%. So that was good.
And then New Year's rolled around, and
then we got sick.
Unfortunately, we both got the
normal flu.
Evil flu.
Yeah.
At New Year's.
Yes. And we basically haven't been able to shake it ever since.
No, it's 6 weeks later, and we still both keep kind of relapsing into cold flu symptoms.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do nearly as much winter hiking as we wanted to.
No.
We really, this year was really supposed to be our winter hiking time.
Yeah. If you've followed Tough Souls for a while, you know that Tough Souls winter enterprises.
Yeah. Usually we're injured or something, so I guess it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
But,
or if you're doing like long distance through hiking.
Yeah.
It's not like Ireland is not built for that. In winter. But we'd intended to do a lot more day hikes. But yes.
It didn't happen this year. That's life.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody in the world got sick this Christmas. So that's life.
Yeah. Just slightly annoying that we're still stuck with it. So hopefully we will figure out the the right remedy soon and
Yes.
be back on our feet. So I guess also we'll be looking for some day hike recommendations for us to just go on general hikes
Yeah.
to build back up again once we manage to properly shift this
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
The one hike we did manage to do when we were kind of getting back on our feet was Melissa, the County High Point in Clare.
Yeah, which is actually super nice.
Oh, we had a fantastic day.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
so
the
good.
only hike we've managed to do since 2017 that was in the snow.
Yeah,
Which is
2018
great.
even. But
Was
yeah.
it 2018? It was
Yeah,
2018. Yeah. We did Schliegach Musgree in the snow, which
Yeah.
is pretty cold.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one was also in the snow, and it was really nice.
It was gorgeous.
It was actually really great. That was a lovely hike.
Yes.
It was it's quite easy.
But it also still feels mountainous and like
Yeah, the views are just stellar. Like we've done the
East Clare Way.
East Clare Way, which intersects with the way up the mountain,
Yes.
and yeah, it was, that trail is good and that mountain's good. That
Yeah.
landscape's just nice.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, those views out over Loch Derg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
But yeah, then the car broke down on the way home.
Oh,
that
and
was
we were
the crap.
stuck sitting in -4 degrees,
Yeah,
which I think caused one of these coughing relapses.
definitely. That's what I blame.
Yeah.
I actually, in one of the comments that we got on that video,
Mm.
was suggesting that we should keep sleeping bags in the car for if
Ooh.
that happens, which is just such an obviously good idea.
Yes.
And especially for us, where we have like 8 spare sleeping bags.
Not quite, but
We have like 4 spare sleeping bags. We could keep them in the car,
Yes.
and that would make sense.
Yeah.
We actually still haven't moved them into the car because I guess if we did, it would be like accepting the fact that the car is just going to fall over at any given moment.
which what's it? Fail to prepare to fail.
Sure, yeah.
It's a
Prepare to succeed though, e.g. prepare for only the best things happening, which is not needing the sleeping bag. I'm telling you.
we both know this car.
Yeah, it's going to fall over. Anyway,
It's been doing great, but I think it was in the garage for like 10 days that time, which
Yeah.
also then prevented us from going and doing.
yeah, I think we should just get motorbikes and do a motorbike touring
Ooh.
YouTube channel
Oh,
instead.
actually, okay, this is a bit of a segue into, so right now today, a podcast that we were on this week came out with Tanya and Adam. They've Jits at Sunset. It's
Yeah.
a like travel and adventure.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's
I'm pointing here, but I presume
there'll be links.
there'll
in
be
the,
links.
in
And
the
the
description.
podcast, it literally just came out as we were filming this.
Yes.
And so
We paused so I could go
do all the social medias.
share it.
Yes. Check it
anyway,
out. That was a good podcast.
We had a fantastic time on the podcast. They are
Yeah.
the loveliest humans.
Yeah.
Having kind of found them online on social media, started following them recently enough. I've been binging their YouTube videos, and when they started the whole kind of van life thing, they went to Ireland first, and so they're doing the Wild Atlantic Way
Oh,
in the
yeah.
van, and like,
It looked good, did it?
so I was thinking we could maybe cycle just a little portion of it, not the whole thing,
Of the
Wild Atlantic Way. Just, we're not doing. I'm not giving you a list.
What's
to
the
complete.
speed record on the Wild Atlantic Way, would you say?
Oh, it's going to be one of the trans.
Oh yeah, the Transatlantic Way people who
Yes.
raced it that
Yes.
year. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm sorry, Basta. There is a list of like 165 like locations.
Oh, to get like
to
the little
visit.
the gallows things.
Yeah.
That yeah.
There is a list of locations. Or like they have a whole like you collect.
We go into this in the podcast that we were talking about that we were
Yeah.
just on. Like, don't ever tell me about like some potential big list of things or a record to be broken, because I just cannot stop myself. Like, I do not like cycling, and yet you're like, oh, what's the fastest cycling time?
Well, I'm just like, here's a cool list we could do.
Yeah, maybe we should do that in the winter, or like in the
autumn?
Autumn, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd love to do even just a weekend, little bit,
Yeah.
just to explore one section, because I think it would be cool. I'm not saying the whole thing, but anyway, they just inspired me basically.
Yeah.
With
So check out their YouTube channel.
yes,
Listen to that podcast.
Yes.
Thanks for having us on. And
They were
if
so-
you run a
so
podcast,
lovely.
we like being on podcasts.
yeah,
Yeah. Thanks very much for having us on your podcast.
Yes.
And everyone, make sure you go and listen to it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I guess back to more the start of this year in general. Now that we've done that little segue, we launched the Weighing In project.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that video,
yes,
we're going to pick up a ton of rubbish
out of the outdoor environment.
Yeah.
In the year of 2023.
Approximately 1 ton of rubbish is generated by every household in Ireland.
Yes.
In the course of a year.
Yes.
And so
we're kind of,
it's a nice even number to go and pick up out of outside.
Yeah, there are other like numbers and stuff, but this is, I think it's also a great way to kind of visualize just how much like a household produces. I think a household is like 2.5 people or something. I think or 3 people. It's not like it's saying this is a family of 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So I think like if we were to be perfectly like even across our months of like rubbish collecting, we'd want to hit 80 to 90 kilos a month.
82.5, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, about 83 kilos a month. I'd say January we were probably closer to the 50.
Oh yeah, well I mean it's also not optimal rubbish picking season.
With snow you can't see it.
Yeah.
With the car broken down we couldn't get to it.
Yeah, and being sick we couldn't get to it.
Exactly. But we did we got started, which is great.
Yes.
We got some weight. The current or the plan is to bring it all to a dump that's not too far away and drive the car over the scales.
Yeah, they do like a weighing thing.
Yes, in and out. So then we get an exact weight of how much we've brought. However, I'm kind of waiting until we have a full car load of stuff to bring.
The garden is kind of full of rubbish right now and it doesn't necessarily feel great.
No, but I might get a hand scales.
Yeah, like a luggage
ones. In between now and then, so that we can kind of have a better estimate to give people as to our progress.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. That's gotten a really great response anyway. People seem to really like the idea. And,
especially on Instagram. It was really, really nice.
And I really think that that's not actually a crazy amount of rubbish to pick up.
It is and it isn't.
I guess the thing is I just see it as 12 washing machines and it's like, that's not that hard. Do you know what I mean? But it would be an awful lot of crisp bags.
Exactly, and it's going to be hopefully a balance of everything.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for us to make more progress on that. We have set up a newsletter on our website just for the Weighing In project. So there'll be a link in our description as well to sign up to that.
Yeah, just if you're interested.
And just info on that one. Because I'm also hoping that we will get to do a few community days during the summer, kind of like July, August time, where we can do a whole group of us head out and clean up an area.
That'll be amazing actually. We really hope we can do that.
Yeah, it'd be, it's just an activity that really lends itself to doing as a group.
And let us know if you have picked up rubbish as sort of someone has commented that they took out some rubbish out of Power Squirt. I really liked
12
hearing
bags
that.
Or
it was
something,
plenty anyway. I really liked hearing that, and if enough people do that we may track that as well and see how much rubbish
people
might have been in over the course of a year or something. We'll see. I mean I could build that website. We'll see. It'd be cool.
So basically, yes, this is the first kind of big Tough Souls project of 2023 to launch the Weighing In project. Really glad that started.
And it's really great, obviously we've been Leave No Trace proponents for such a long time.
Yes.
And I mean you work with Leave No Trace. And we're both
trained as
Leave No
trainers.
Trace trainers.
Yes.
But it's pretty exciting to be able to do something as Tough Souls that's direct impact and less education.
Yes, I agree.
Which I think is cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Good job on the project.
And I guess speaking of communities and meeting people, and we were at the Outsider Awards on the 1st of February.
Yes. Outsider is an Irish outdoor magazine / website, outsider.ie. Big fans, good friends.
Yes.
They host an award show. We've actually been on it before. But then COVID, and so this is the first time we've been in a couple of years.
Yes.
We were actually nominated for an award. Which was very exciting. We got to go and stand up on stage and get applauded and watch the award go to somebody else. But it was fine. It was great. It was a great time.
Well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely well deserved.
For us, it was super exciting to be back there because that venue, it's like half decent size. It's big enough, and it is full to the gills of Irish outdoor people.
Yeah, and it's so great to see it's sort of like a the mutual respect in the place is unbelievable.
Yes.
Like everybody who's there has done something mad, you know.
And completely different to everybody else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everybody
There's,
is just
you know,
as.
there's people who've rowed the Atlantic, and then
Yes.
there's people who've like been sea swimming for 850 days in a row, and just like there's loads of really amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just so great to be able to go to a place like that and to be inspired by all of the things that everybody is doing.
Yeah.
That, you know, even for quite a small country, Ireland is full of adventurers.
Yes. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great experience. Loved being there.
Yeah.
Plus we got a medal, so that's the main thing.
And so I guess looking forwards.
Yes.
At the end of this month, we're doing our Mountain Skills 2 course in Wicklow.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar, the way to become an outdoor guide in Ireland is to go through this kind of qualification system. It's quite similar to the one in the UK.
Yes.
In fact, I'm pretty sure they're basically identical. But it starts Mountain Skills 1, which is know where you're going outside.
Yeah.
And then goes into Mountain Skills 2, which is also know where you're going outside in the dark.
And then you log X number of hikes.
Indeed. I don't think they'll accept YouTube channel, unfortunately.
No. And then we can do our Mountain Skills assessment.
Yes.
We pass that.
Yeah.
We can then go for a mountain leader.
Yeah, and eventually we'll be able to, you know, bring people on walks and feel like
fully
we're qualified to do so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we're qualified to do so in a certain way, but not in a this person has now broken their leg and we need to be able to figure that out kind of a way. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Another step on the road to being able to do tough souls hikes. Tough guided. Easy hikes? Tough souls? I don't know. Because it would be cool to bring people out.
Yeah.
It's something we've wanted to do since like the beginning, really. And
the course in Wicklow, I've heard nothing but good reviews of. So I guess we'll talk about it in our next Cafe Tough Souls, really. Yeah. But that's really exciting.
We'll tell you how it goes.
Yeah.
Also in courses that are happening or classes that are happening.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Leave No Trace Advanced Trainer course.
This is the one that lets you train trainers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's the highest qualification you can get in Ireland, possibly. So
as in of Leave No Trace, not
of Leave No Trace.
It's like an ultra PhD.
Yeah. So that's a week-long course that I'm doing in April.
Yes. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that's our upcoming education, I guess.
Indeed. Yeah.
Okay, I guess my final question for.
Have there been any other questions up to now?
No, but the question I want to end this video on maybe is what was your favourite 2022 moment?
Ooh, it's got to be moving into this house.
Yeah?
We moved in here on my birthday last year, and it was pretty, I guess, daunting. I have never experienced mixed feelings in the way that I have since becoming a homeowner, and it was just a really big achievement. I put it on the same list, like the same level of achievement as having walked all the trails.
Cool.
For me.
Yeah.
So that's gotta have been my favourite.
Nice.
My favourite thing. But my favourite outdoors thing was the Truscamore hike, no question. That was genuinely one of the most magical days I've had out on the mountains. Just something about that particular day, the light, the massive mast was like such a I hate to use the word epic because it makes me feel like it's 2006, but it was
breathtaking.
But now I feel like I'm in a literature book. It was good. I enjoyed it. What about you? What was your favourite 2022 moment?
It might have been the Leitrim Way in a day.
Yeah, that was really good.
That, especially just like I went out just to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a big agenda, and like if I wanted to do it faster, obviously I wouldn't film it because having to put the camera down and run past and go back and pick it up. Like so, I knew I wasn't.
Top tip: you're not going to get any world records that way.
So like it was just really kind of a day for me to have fun on a trail.
Yeah,
which was just really really nice.
Good, yeah.
And I got to meet Brian Fennell, the current RRO of Leitrim.
Rural Recreation Officer. They're the people who really take care of the trails and a lot of other outdoor activities in Ireland. Yeah.
A lot like while I was doing it, he was out doing some maintenance work, and
it
was just a really really wonderful day. I had such a good time, and And the response I got to it afterwards was also really, really nice.
Yeah.
Just a lot of positive energy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess also because last year, like having got COVID and stuff, and our outdoor stuff and running training and everything being so all over the place, it was really good to have a big day out like that.
Yeah, that you can point to and say, that's my big day out. And it was a success because, I mean, you did it.
Yeah.
You got a little plaque and everything.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a spontaneous one as well. Like it wasn't super duper planned. It was just nice to know that I can kind of just turn up and do a thing. And
Yeah. It's nice to feel that sense of sort of confidence in yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe it's something I feel like I'm missing at the minute, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to find you some random, I guess, not
surfing.
Surfing.
That's what it would be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. We still don't have a bathroom, so I still can't go surfing.
What are you looking forward to in 2023?
Good question. I am looking forward to a secret project that we can't talk about. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger ending. What about you?
Yeah, same.
Never. You'll have to subscribe to see more.
Yeah, looking forward to this summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Good. That's that.
Cool.
Okay, leave us. There you go. Leave us any questions. We love answering questions from people, especially in this format. Sometimes it's difficult to do a full Q&A video.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like a little bit whatever. Doing it in this format would be really cool. So give us your questions and leave us your recommendations for other podcasts that we should be on. Or leave them recommendations for us to be on. There you go. And
leave us comments of what trails and hikes and loops to do.
Okay, this long tail has been
too
lengthy,
long.
So goodbye, see you in the next one.
Yes.
Thank you to all of our patrons.
Thank you so much to our patrons.
We really could not still be doing this.
No.
We're coming into the 6th birthday of Tough Souls.
Yes.
We absolutely, no question, wouldn't be doing it
without our patrons.
So.
Yeah. And as always, we want to, say a special shout out to Derek Doran and Catherine Gibson and Matt McConnell for supporting us on Patreon. Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys, so...
We really couldn't.
Yeah, thanks so much. And we'll see you on our next video.
Yep. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the end of my coffee.
Yes. This is the end of a bag of coffee that we didn't really enjoy. If you're a coffee producer, we'll enjoy your coffee. Please send it to us.